up in the next 2 minutes. But in the meantime, let's just show you a quick look around. Just spin the camera out for us, Tommy. This is the Novak style auction. So it's a little bit different to what you might have seen with other agencies, but we like to, bring out the red carpet and the bollards. The auction is going to be held in the front garden here in just a couple of minutes. And as you can see, plenty of buyers out this morning. And in the meantime, let's just have a quick walk through. This is pretty typical for French's Forest. Lovely big block, great views. Great interiors, really nice and cozy. I love the hardwood floors in the fireplace, really cute. Come through this way. We've got the auction in 1 minute. Nice big kitchen, living. This is what families are looking for when you get into a nice big home. I'm a big fan of this kitchen area because it also has the breakfast bar that overlooks your garden, so that's nice. Upstairs, you've got 4 bedrooms and another sort of self-contained teenage annex here. That wraps back around to the garage at the front, but nice big level lawns, nice and private, very quiet. If you're just tuning in, we've got the auction in 1 minute, guys. 47 Dareen Street, up here in French's Forest.
Oh, good it is. So it's John, actually.
So they've converted the sort of garage there to a bit of a self-contained annex. There's a bathroom just around there. A little bit of a workshop through there. But certainly a great layout for a young family. And let's make a beeline for the front because the auction's starting. There's your bedrooms upstairs.
All registered bidders in anticipation for the acquisition of a fantastic property with an amazing outlook. You do need to be registered. If you haven't registered and you'd like to bid, we can register you at any time just to let us know. I have been authorised by my vendors to make one bid for them. It's a vendor's bid. If I do make it, I will announce it. Every time you bid, you just need your bidding card number up. And once the hammer falls, the property sells. So it's really important to be up early with your bidding. I have been given my reserve price in writing from our vendors. And the contract does state, ladies and gentlemen, that if you are bidding today and you are successful, a signed contract, paid deposit and completion in the appropriate time period. And again, for everyone who is bidding, ladies and gentlemen, just that bidding card number out each and every time that you do make a bid. You've met Bedan throughout the whole marketing campaign. Mark and the team from Novak Properties are more than happy to come out and assist you with your bidding if you need any help. 47 Dareen Street, French's Forest is the property on the contract that you are trying to buy here this morning. They're the auction conditions and the contract. You're now bidding unconditionally. Best of luck to everyone. Well, ladies and gentlemen, born and bred on the beaches, and you wouldn't think that coming into Beacon Hill / French's Forest that you would get such amazing outlook that what you have here today when you turn around over Oxford Falls up towards the Valley through to Belrose and beyond. You could be anywhere in Sydney. And what it shows here today is buying on the beaches has everything plus some. Whether you want to be close to a variety of brilliant beaches, which you are being in this location, hospital access, transport, great schools, shops, everything we love about residing on the northern beaches. This property in this location has all those proximities so close by. Then you get to this asset that stands behind us right now, solid home, an abundance of living space, good indoor and outdoor flow, very, very workable the way it is right now, either an investment opportunity or owner-occupier. But it's all about the opportunity, I believe, to make this home your next family purchase. And I say that, ladies and gentlemen, quite comfortably because knowing the area very well, this is a really, really great family location, close to everything, with a solid asset on a good block of land. Good luck to all parties. The guide's been early in the campaign, pretty much up until midweek last week, 199. We've moved the guide with the level of interest that we've had to 2,050,000 to be upfront and transparent with everyone, and everyone's been across that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask our brilliant registered parties to dictate where they'd like to start the bidding, but somewhere around the 2,050,000 number would be great to get us underway, but I'm all ears. Opening bid. Who would like to start? Plenty of registered bidders this morning. Your turn, your opportunity to own the property at 47 Dareen Street exists right now. Opening bid. Who would like to go first? Any suggested starting price? Okay, great. Bidder one. Thank you so much. Well done. Opening bid. Love it. $2 million and we're underway. Maybe straight back with an aggressive bid back in at 2.1, ladies and gentlemen. Bids at 2, or if you want to go in 50s, that's also very fine. 2's the bid. At $2 million. Bid to my right. We'll call the bid in once. At $2 million. Second. At $2 million. Third and final call. Do we have a late registration? Do we, Stefan? That's fine. No dramas. Come on through. We can register at any time during the auction. We've got the registration process and we are happy to register. So bids at 2, opening bid against it. All other registered bidders and someone wanting to get registered, which is fine also. Bids being made at 2. Can we go back in at 2,050,000? Numbers at 2, a cracker of a property with an amazing outlook in a brilliant pocket of the Beacon Hill market, French's Forest market. So bids been made. We've opened the bidding up at 2. And I'm sure you're all here registered wanting to have a go. And this is the opportunity right now to be having a go at, ladies and gentlemen. And I'll be very clear. I run a very open and a very transparent auction. I'll give you the time to bid. But if no one is going to increase the bid over 2, I'll be happy to say that I'll have a conversation with our highest bidder first on the floor. And what that will mean is if you are trying to buy the home, you're putting yourself second place behind potentially someone taking it out of your hands at a price that maybe you're happy to trade at. So I'll be clear to say if you're registered, which we know we've got multiple registered bidders, and you've got over 2, which we know you do, then you're here. Opportunity now to increase the bid. I'll call it 3 times. If not, I won't waste your morning on a beautiful Saturday on the beaches. What I'll do is I'll just pass it in and negotiate with our highest bidder. And we'll give our highest bidder the first right, which is the way Mark likes to run the process. So I'll call it once, second, third and final call. Bids at 2. If you've got any suggested bid over the $2 million mark to let me know. You won't be finding assets in French's Forest, let alone with outlooks and beautiful views as we have here with a solid family home. And we've opened the bidding up at the $2 million bid. So I've caught it twice at $2 million. Can we say 2.1 back in, sir? Can I say 2.1? Bids at 2. Can we go back in at 2.1? So numbers at 2. You let us know, but 2.1. 50. Bid at 10. 60. 2.1 now. Bid at 2,060,000. 2.1, just the 2.1. 50. 2.15. 2.150. I tried. I thought I'd just go with it just in case you ran with it. 2.105. 2,105,000. Can I say 2.150? Bids at 2.105. Can I say 2,150,000? 2.120. Sure. I'll get really good after that number. 2.125? No? Okay. 2.120. At 2,120,000 with bidder number 10. Thank you for coming. I'm calling it 3 times. Once, twice, third and final call. At 2,120,000. If we are all done, if there's any further bidding over 2,120,000 to let me know. If not, as said, ladies and gentlemen, I've called it 3 times at 2,120,000. Anyone else holding a registration card now wanting to increase the bid over 2,120? And I'll just pause on if there's a conversation going there. At 2,120 with bidder number 10. I don't like rushing the last bit of the auction. We're just double checking with everyone right here, right now. At 2,120 being the current bid. And thank you to all parties. Appreciate it. We're holding here at $2,120,000. Hey, but I might just have a quick chat with you and Mark inside. Is that okay, Mark? I just might take this one off you just because. Sir, thank you for your Bid right now. 212 is the bid.
While we wait, I'm just going to show you a quick look at the front of the property, the build itself. I'll start here to my left. Got a nice outdoor patio here with partial cover from the balcony up top. Nice little spot to sit. You've got your car space here, just an open space. Right by the front lawn. We've got our gazebo up. It's looking good. A lot of people here today. It's a big driveway. You could fit 3, possibly 4 cars here. If you have a look at the Corolla, cute little Corolla. You can then put another car just behind it here. You can put a third car there, perpendicular to the road. And then a 4th, potentially even a 5th.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for your patience. I don't like usually leaving the auction floor, but for a quick discussion point. So what I'm going to do is, on behalf of my vendors, as a vendor's bid, I'm going to exercise my right to make one bid for them as a vendor's bid, and I'm going to make my bid known at 2.2 million. Okay, vendor bid made. 2.2 the bid. Can I go straight back in, sir, at 2250? Bids at 22 right now. Can I go 225 straight back because we're close? Can I say 2250? Bid's been made at 22. I've disclosed that as the vendor's bid. Can I go back in at 2250? At 2.2, you look at it, the block size, the home, you wouldn't build the house for what you could buy the block for, and you've got all this that's so rare in Frenchs Forest and Beacon Hill. So that is the advantages of being here this morning, trying to take this property off the market. Bids at 2.2. Can I say 2250? Current bid at 2,200,000. It's a great asset in a very, very good street. Can I go you back at 225, sir? Bids at 2.2. I need something around that number. Bids at 2.2. Current bid now. If not, we know we've got other parties after auction, and we don't want to do it after, because I'll tell you one thing. Last week, these guys sold a cracker of a property in Belrose. Highest price I've seen for a very long time for a property that car, 5,850. And we had multiple registered bidders. Again, everyone is standing around. Lisa did the work all after the auction, and unfortunately went till midnight that night. And we had some disappointed buyers after. And we say, and not disappointed for the process, just I would have bought it. But here's the time to do the deal. After auction, it's a very difficult process after auction, because we deal with transparency, but it's a silent bidding war. So this is the best way to buy. So if you can do it under the hammer, it's in your best interest. Can I say 2,250? With a spiel like that, you'd listen, wouldn't you, sir? You have to. And go 225. Did you want some time to think about it? Just give me something over the vendor bid there, sir, and we'll have a conversation. Bids at 2.2. I'm saying to go 225 so I can have a better conversation, but the bid's at 2.2. And again, if we pass it in, we're quite comfortable to pass it in. We don't want to. We want to sell it now, but we're very happy to pass it in, because I believe it's going to be the same situation as last week. But again, I'll just put a disclaimer that there is no exclusivity after the auction. It'll be open for anyone and everyone. You don't need to be registered after auction. So you don't need to be registered after auction to be playing in auction conditions, though still for the auction till midnight tonight, are the conditions still. So we are just being very clear. The bid's at 2.2. If there's any bidding over that mark, to let us know. So we're auctioning 47 Dareen Street in beautiful Frenchs Forest here this morning. Cracker of a property with an amazing view in a very, very good pocket. And we appreciate everyone's interest through the property. So bids at 2.2 million right now. So suggesting bid for me would be 225 straight back. But the bid's been made at $2,200,000. Current bid, and thank you to all parties, Is there anything over 2.2, sir? Okay, that's fine, no problem. So what we'll do is we'll just pause for one moment. I'll just make sure anyone else who is here who wants to try and buy it has the opportunity to bid. If not, we'll call it 3 times. And then what we'll do is we'll pass the property in. If we do pass the property in, as we have said all along, it'll be auction conditions till midnight tonight. Okay, so if you get a deal done, it's exactly like buying under the fall of the hammer until midnight of the auction day. However, you don't need to be registered after the auction. So we'll open it up to everyone. We know we've got other parties who would like to make an offer out of auction. That's fine. So if you're here and registered and can do something, it's always in your best interest. So again, Mark, it looks like we'll be doing 2 weeks in a row of what we did last week because we know we've got multiple buyers here.
So has everyone got that real clear?
Very,
Yeah. This is exactly what happened last
I know. And
Saturday.
how clear was I last Saturday?
I know.
Clear as you could be clear. So
Highest bidder.
absolutely. So the clear point is, ladies and gentlemen, just because we had the dealings of last Saturday, same situation. After the auction, we will deal with multiple parties who are here already who want to make offers, who can't bid at auction. Fair enough. But you open yourself up to more competition after auction is the simple way to say it, which is what happened last Saturday. Now, the only bidders that can bid at the auction before I pass it in are registered bidders. So if you're registered, you've got the time because registered means you need to sign a contract and pay the deposit straight away. People who want to wait till after may need some conditions in their purchase. So, okay. So I'll call it once. Billy, what was that? Oh,
They will have a chat to them.
all right. So what I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call it 3 times. If there's no bid, I know you're dealing with multiple parties after, and that's fine. You can do that in a second because I'll be passing it in. If no one wants to bid over $2.2 million, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be passing the property in. I'll call it once, twice, third and final call. 2.2 the bid. If there's no further bid or offer over 2.2 million.
Huh?
Yeah, but go talk. You should. Yeah. Let's go quick, even though we're just going to have a quick chat with our vendors just before we pass it in officially. So I'll just give them the opportunity to where we are. But the bid's at 2.2. And again, ladies and gentlemen, we know that we are dealing with a few parties in the lead up and a few parties now that we can continue those negotiations with straight after. So the bid's been made at 2.2 million. So thank you to everyone that's come to auction day. We appreciate it. And we just make sure that we give everyone enough time to obviously be having that discussion here this morning. Bids at 2.2. It's fine, Bernard. All good. So we'll just pause and we are just having a conversation with our owners. So if there's any bid over 2.2, we're happy to take. We're just pausing, ladies and gentlemen. Massive upside, as we've been indicating all the way through the campaign. The current bid stands at $2,200,000 now. Exactly where we are.
So your handy real estate agents are just having a chat to the vendors.
Brilliant asset in a very, very good pocket of the market. And we find it hard to find properties like this come up again just for the sheer outlook and block size and home and calibre of the spot. So bids at 2.2. If there is no bid over the $2.2 million mark, the property will be passed in. We'll just wait for those instructions before we do that, our vendors' instructions, and we'll just hold until we get those officially given to us. But at this point, we're at 2.2 million. And obviously interested to hear any bids over the $2.2 million mark to obviously have an indication of potentially taking it off the market. So we'll just hold, ladies and gentlemen. And if there's any thought over the 2.2 mark. So thank you for coming. Thank you. See you soon. Bye. So we'll just hold. Where's Badan? Is Badan coming up?
One of the main bidders has just left. Wow.
So we'll just hold for some further instructions. So bids at 2.2. And if there is no obviously a bit over that. So there's definitely, just double checking, there's nothing over the 2.2 mark, sir, that you'd like to at this point? Okay, that's fine. No dramas. Want to double check. Thank you. Cheers. All good. We'll be passing it in, I'm sure. Yep, that's fine. Okay, a 2.2 million. If there's no further bid or offer, ladies and gentlemen, the property will be passed in once, twice, third and final call at 2.2 million. Okay, so what I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen, as we said, the property will be passed in under auction conditions at $2.2 million. If there is any interest right now, which we know there is, to make an offer over that, please come up and speak to Mark and Dareen. What I will say is, till midnight, there's auction conditions, and now we can negotiate with anyone and everyone, meaning you don't need to be registered. And we've got a plethora now of opportunities to go back to the market. We've got a few parties that want to make offers out of auction. So please, if you want to throw your hat in the ring, you need to be doing it here. We don't want to be in the same situation where buyers are ringing up at 9, 10 p.m. at night, maybe thinking it wasn't going to happen, and it did happen. So best to be here trying to buy the property if you want to buy it. On behalf of the team from Novak Properties, thanks for coming. We'll see you at the next auction. Thank you. Thank you, Mark. We'll get it done.
Take that off you, brother. Thank you. All right. So that auction has passed in after the vendor bid of $2.2 million was not matched or raised. I'm going to show you guys through the property, a little walkthrough, just to finish off what we started. Sorry, mate. So we're going to get a quick look here, but this is the dining and living area. Now, there's an active fireplace there, which is very antique. I love it. Living area is a decent size. Air conditioning as well. Down this hallway here, we have a couple of bedrooms. I'll just show you a quick little look in and out. Little office room. Then you come into here. Bedroom here, aircon in this room. Window faces your driveway that meets the street. Another bedroom here. Not used as a bedroom, but you do with it what you will. Got a nice bathroom here. Quite spacious inside there, actually. As we come up the stairs here to the upper level.
There's a bedroom downstairs.
Coming up. Got another bathroom here. You have a nice big living area upstairs. Again, the fireplace just runs up through the living area here.
Another sitting area.
And this is your outdoor balcony. So you can see a lot just in this balcony alone. You got beautiful views into the bushes there around Oxford Falls. You've got, you can see here, you're at the corner there of Dareen Street. You've got your beach views just down there. So east is that way, north this way.
Whoa, clash.
Another bedroom upstairs here, and a second bedroom upstairs here. Beautiful property, big, spacious, gorgeous.
So,
Got a second large room here.
to give Mark Novak a call on 0421 400. Thanks so much, guys.
And we're going to end it here. A beautiful view. So as I said, we concluded with a vendor bid, which then passed in. so that the silent games begin. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.